Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Josie's Point of View, where we focus on human interest stories throughout the Carolinas. Our story today comes from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Take a look at the headline. And it asks, who killed Specialist Roman-Martinez? I'll provide you with a summary here, and I'll place a link to a few of the full articles in the description box. I know there's been a lot going on lately, not only in the Carolinas, but throughout the United States and, in fact, around the world. And many of us have been a bit overwhelmed by life's events, and in some cases, we may have become a bit distracted by what could probably be the new normal for us. But as a veteran, I'm passionate about issues impacting upon the lives of other veterans, and this story today, I do not believe has been given the attention it deserves. So I wanted to make this video as a means of giving voice to a young soldier who is no longer able to stand alone or, in fact, to stand or speak up for himself. This is a picture of Sergeant Enrique Roman-Martinez, a 21-year-old Army soldier and paratrooper assigned to the 82nd Airborne Division here at Fort Bragg. He's a native of Chino, California, and based on reports, this was his first military assignment. Specialist Roman-Martinez entered the military in September of 2016, attended airborne training that same year, and was later assigned to the 82nd Airborne. Unfortunately, the story does not have a happy ending. The soldiers' remains were recovered on May 29th when they washed ashore on one of the islands classified as part of the Outer Banks here in North Carolina. Investigators have ruled that his death is a homicide. And this is what we know about this case. It was Memorial Day weekend. That's the weekend of May the 22nd, when that weekend Specialist Roman-Martinez and a few of his friends traveled from Fort Bragg, where he was assigned. They traveled to one of the islands at the Outer Banks called Cape Outlook National Seashore. And as you can see in this picture, it's an island off the coast in the Outer Banks area, and is surrounded by bodies of water and outdoor camping site. And the last day he was reportedly seen by anyone was on May the 23rd, which is the day after they arrived at the campsite. And the following day, his friends reported him missing. It was reported that they found his wallet, they found his phone, but he was nowhere to be found. We, and I mean the public, we did not hear anything about this missing soldier until several days later. I believe it was on May the 27th that a report appeared in one of the local newspapers. And the first thing I thought was that, well, maybe he just ran away because that has happened before. But I changed my mind when it was reported that his wallet and his cell phone had been left behind, because normally if somebody's going to leave, they're going to take their identification with them. It was also reported that the last time he was seen, he was wearing shorts but no shirt. Then I said, well, maybe it's just another instance where a soldier went out there and got lost in the area. And we were also wondering whether the military was actually telling us the whole story. Then we heard that the Army was assisting in the search for this young paratrooper, and that the Coast Guard and Marines had been patrolling the area as well. So we said, oh, good, they're going to be able to find him. But unfortunately, that would not be the case, because on May 29th, the Army reported that the search for Specialist Roman-Martinez had been suspended. It was stated that his remains had washed up on the Shackleford Bank Island, which is part of the Cape Lookout National Seashore, and that he had been positively identified through dental records. No other information was provided. I have to tell you, this was really a shock, because it was not what anyone expected. And immediately we began asking questions. But the most pressing question was, who killed this 21-year-old young paratrooper? This is not an area known as a high crime area. People just wanted to know. And when people don't have information, they will begin to speculate. And that's exactly what has been taking place. Very little information regarding the state of the body was provided, but for the military to immediately release a report, and not that his body was recovered, but that his remains were recovered, that sent out alarm signals, giving out speculation once again that his body most likely was not intact. further allowing people to theorize as to how he may have died. It is just shocking. I have to tell you, this is really heartbreaking. It's just a sad day when a soldier passes away, but it's gut-wrenching when his death is due to homicide. It makes you keep asking, why did somebody have to kill him? Yes, it's true that members of the military pass away every day, but it's different when you learn that a young, healthy soldier leaves his duty station to go camping with friends for a weekend and somebody murders him. The last we heard was that a reward of $15,000 was being offered for anyone having information pertaining to his death, but $15,000 is not going to bring him back. No amount of money is going to bring him back. And we're just so sorry for the Roman-Martinez family who now had to travel from California to face this tragedy. A heartfelt present expression of sympathy go out to each of them, and not only to his blood family, but to his military family as well. It would be interesting to know what avenues the military are pursuing with this investigation, but everybody's tight-lipped. They're not releasing any information at all. But I hope they're beginning their search close to home, because sometimes that's exactly where the truth lies. Well, that's all I have for you right now. Please leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about the story. And if you're hearing any rumors out there and you don't feel they're significant enough for you to report it to the military, hey, drop a line below. Let's keep a conversation going. Let's work to bring justice for the Roman-Martinez family. They deserve it. They deserve answers. And feel free to share this video. And if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that red subscribe button on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And if you click on this notification bell right here, you'll be the first to know whenever a new video is uploaded. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.